Hi everyone, my name's Pan and welcome to another edition of Bluebird Corner, the Cardiff City Fans podcast. If you are a new subscriber, in the month of August you'll be in a draw for a number of prizes, some Cardiff City goodies. We're also doing a prize draw for a Ronaldo signed photo courtesy of our sponsors Top Tier Cleaning. So today we'll look forward to tomorrow night's game away to Wimbeldon, Cardiff City's third game of the season, after a very encouraging 3-0 win on Saturday against Rotherham. So we'll have a look at both sides in terms of the expected teams. I've talked to the reporter for the local Wimbledon newspaper, The Guardian, and also I've also spoken to a couple of Don's fans to get their view on how they see the game panning out tomorrow. So City, as I said, start the season with 2 wins and a draw, be on 7 points. We're currently in second place. We have played Wimbledon 6 occasions over the years. We've lost 3 times. The last time we actually lost at Wimbledon was in 1985, which was at the old Plough Lane. Some City fans may remember that. We lost that game 3-1. And as you probably know, Wimbledon have been reformed. They're a Phoenix club. They had some difficult moments. They moved to Selhurst Park at one time, and they also played at the National Hockey Stadium in Milton Keynes. And that was during the time that Wimbledon fans decided to form their own club, Wimbledon AFC. That was around 2002. And, the new the old Wimbledon became MK Dons. So, credit to the Wimbledon fans who stuck together to form the new club. And their stadium actually is 250 yards away, believe it or not, from the old Plough Lane. So their manager is Johnny Jackson. He's a former Tottenham Hotspur player. He's been manager at the Wimbeldon since 2022. And he's had a really successful time there in taking them up from League Two. They started in the 9th tier, believe it or not, a few years back. They've climbed all the way now to League One, and they came 5th actually in League Two and won the playoffs to be in League One this season. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at the 2 teams that are likely to play tomorrow, and go through sort of certain players that Wimbledon fans have said that they're which players to watch for them. So we'll start with the Cardiff City team, and we'll bring it up for you. So BBM, last time I brought the team up for the Rotherham game, I had Bagan down as left back. Obviously, he was taken to hospital the Thursday before the match, but he ended up coming on, so he will start. So you've got Trotting goals, Capaccio right back. I'm expecting BBM to play Fish with Lawler. I hope that's the case. I mean, I've got it in back of my mind. He might go Chambers. I hope he doesn't for experience. But I think Lawler deserves to play again. But I've got a sneaky feeling it might be Chambers. But I'll put Lawler down for now. And then obviously Bagan left back with Wintle in front of the back 4. Then you're looking at Ashford on the right with Tan on the left. And Turnbull played really well against Rotherham. I think he deserves to start again, although Joe Colwell's done very well since he's come into the side. And he'll play, obviously, with Ruben Colwell. And then Salic, obviously, will be our main striker. As for the Dons, they had a very encouraging away win on Saturday at Reading. They had 1,700 fans support them in a crowd of around 14,000 at Reading. And, I talked to a couple of Reading fans. They felt they should have won that game. They were the sort of the better side early on in the game. But credit to Wimbledon. But yeah, in terms of the side they're likely to play, it'll be probably a 3-4-3 formation. Bishop in goals, Ogundai, Lewis and Johnson as the back 3. Assimi, Reeves, Smith and Seddon. And then you're looking at front of Hackford, Stevens and Brown. So, yeah, looking at their side, the players to watch out for, one of their main players really is Stevens. I mean, he's already got sort of 18 goals, I think, in 40 odd games. I think it's like 48 games for Wimbledon. They obviously have done really well, getting 2 wins. They won their first game of the season against Lincoln, and they're on 6 points in 10th place, so they've had a very good start to League One. The other player to watch out for is the right wing, Simi, who's quick and he's very good at crossing the ball. Stevens obviously is their top goal scorer so far with 2 goals. So he started as he finished off last season, so he's definitely one to watch. And they've got a good setup at Wimbledon, and they're pretty good at home, so it's not going to be easy for the City. As for the ref, well, David Rock, believe it or not, is some fans might have heard of him. He's mainly refed in League One and League Two, but believe it or not, in 30 games he's refed, he's actually given an average of 4 yellow cards per game. So let's hope there's no sendings off on Tuesday night for Cardiff City. Looking at how things are going to turn out, and as I said, Wimbledon, they've signed a few players in the transfer window. Sedding came in from Motherwell, the left-sided player. They've also signed Bishop, the goalkeeper's come from Sunderland. Orsi, the striker, was signed from Burton. And they've also signed a couple of under-21 players from Fulham and Sheffield United. Now, as for players who've played for both clubs, well, some who they were in the Cardiff City squad, never played a game, so I don't know if that counts, and played for Wimbledon. That was Jonathan Meads. Ben Wilson, I think the goalkeeper, went on loan there for a month or so. Neil Ardley is one that City fans will know, and the most famous would be Chris Gunter, and Romain Sawyers also played for both. But Chris Gunter played 28 games for Cardiff City, and he also played 31 games for the Wombles, where he finished his career in 2023. Managers as well, who've got links to both clubs. Well, as you probably know, Bobby Gould was the manager of Cardiff City and Wimbledon, and Alan Cork played for Wimbledon and was the manager of Cardiff City. So in terms of the game itself, it's going to be an interesting one. I've spoken to a few Wimbledon fans today, and they feel they've done much better than they expected so far. Obviously, going up from the playoffs was a huge achievement, and it is a step up, but they've coped very well so far. But they feel Cardiff City are a very big club, obviously ex-Premier League club, and much bigger than the Dons. But they're saying some of them are optimistic that they think it'll be a draw. But the 2 of the 3 I spoke to are thinking City will win this one 1-0. As regards to the stadium itself, well, it isn't actually Plough Lane. It's 250 yards, I said, from the old Plough Lane. They're actually called, the stadium's called Cherry Red Record Stadium, and they're a London-based record agency, and they've represented artists like Kim Wilde, The Fall, and Hawkwind. And they took their name, actually, for those who are interested in music, from a band called the Groundhogs off their Split album. So in terms of the match itself, I got the home results right in terms of 2-1 for the first game. I did say 3-0 against 3-1, against Rotherham, so I nearly got that one right. I got Port Vale wrong. I thought that we would sneak that one, but we were lucky to get a draw. I got a bad feeling about this game. I don't know why. I shouldn't do. We're unbeaten in our 4 League and Cup games. I just feel, we'll have 1,500-1,600 City fans at the stadium. It is only got a capacity of 9,200. But I just feel that this could be the game where we lose our unbeaten record. My heart says, we'll get a point. And on paper, again, we should be better than Wimbledon. But I just got a sneaky feeling in their sort of, small stadium, near enough capacity, Tuesday night. It could be one that goes against us. So I don't like saying this, but I've just got a sneaky feeling we might lose this 1-0. Be good to hear what you think on the game. Do you think we'll win this one? In terms of players, do you think that we should stick with the majority of the side that played against Rotherham. Do you believe Turnbull should start instead of Joe Colwell? So it'd be good to hear your thoughts. So yeah, thanks very much for watching Bluebird Corner. We'll do a podcast after the game on a Wednesday as well. So we'll review the actual match. And yeah, thanks very much for watching, and we shall see you soon. Take care.